Anyways, as with the previous conversations, my goal here is to bring discourse to the forefront and make sure that the ideas are expressed. So this isn't a space for gotchas or quick takes or all of the other nonsense that typically are in Twitch spaces. This is a conversation, and I think we can easily address each other's ideas without having to attack the people. With that being said, you guys can kind of, address everything. It seems like you guys all kind of agree, right?
Yeah, I don't know what our big disagreements are going to be yet.
Well, I thought it was about the conversation, not about arguing. But I do have a point to make anyway. So I think it's important to note that healthy gamer could potentially be something that does some good. But Dr. K, I think, has got some fucked up shit going on, to put it lightly. So yeah, I think it's important to separate those two things out.
I think casting that kind of light on him does harm to him for sure, but it also does a lot of harm to the organization that he's built. Yeah, I think some of the language that's been used about Dr. K, right? That I think.
What language, wait. Sorry, what language have I used about Dr. K that you think is unethical?
I think the implication that he's
no, not the implication.
You just said it actually.
No.
Wait, let me
Wait, hold on. Wait,
I don't want
let's
to
not
about
get too
implications.
cantankerous.
No. Listen, we've barely started yet. I don't give a shit about implications. I want to hear what I've said that you think's bad. I don't give a shit what your implication is. Give me the quote. That's a fucking stupid thing to say because he's done it himself. He's made that association himself. That was before I even fucking came along. So don't sit there and tell me I'm making the association when he's fucking done it himself.
Hold on, wait. Chud's got a lot of energy in here. Can we bring Chud's energy down like 2 notches?
I was just about to.
It's making me uncomfortable, okay? There's a lot of energy in here.
Listen, Destiny, shut the fuck up, okay? Listen. I'm in the middle of something here, okay? You can speak in a second. You can do in a second, but I just want to say, he said I was unethical. So yeah, that is a personal attack. So fuck off with that shit. You may speak.
If that makes this conversation too difficult to have, then maybe we can kind of rethink the way we're going about this. But I think,
sorry,
without looking at it personally,
I'm not having any difficulty here. It seems like everyone else in the panel is having difficulty. I'm totally fine.
Well, the purpose of this is to discuss conversation, and it does seem like your energy is getting really, really, really hostile because he's calling you, because he said these words to you.
Oh, he's calling me unethical, and I'm getting hostile. What a shocker.
Sure. So do you think that it's something that you can emotionally handle?
I can emotionally handle anything. Okay, let's go. Come on.
Then let's try to do it with some good energy and keep the conversation going forward.
I've just cracked another energy drink to calm down. Okay.
Yeah, dude. You probably wouldn't. You wouldn't really stand on that word unethical. That was just kind of
absolutely
the word you grabbed.
Yeah,
okay.
No,
well, there you go.
I think
well, there
it's
you go.
what's the definition of ethical? I think you're doing like a moral wrong, right? I think it's actually immoral to do that kind of stuff. Because
not a personal attack, by the way.
When he's been on stream, right? Good people do immoral things sometimes. Okay, I call the mustache that you have on right now on your avatar pretty immoral. It's disgusting. It's really drawing my attention away from beautiful Mr. Fanatiq over here.
Bro, you're a fucking frog with an eye ring.
Wait,
Please get to your point.
Don't attack my species. The fuck.
What is this conversation?
You are Brit.
It's not a real conversation
right
Here,
now.
We'll pause really quickly.
Listen, bro, if you want to talk about bigotry, Destiny, I don't think you want to go down that path.
Hold on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Chud, please, for the love of God, this is not a Blood Sports thing. Please, if you can respect the energy and the intent of this conversation. Please don't, Destiny. Please, for the help. Please, I love you. Please.
Well, I wanted the Doobie and the other guy to resolve.
No, they're not going to resolve that. They're not going to resolve that.
But that's an important question.
God,
it genuinely is not. It genuinely is
super
not.
important.
So, Anna, we've gotten everyone else's take.
What are you talking about?
I'm not trying to make content. I'm trying to make a conversation. Please.
That's what the conversation was.
No, that's not it. Wow, it seems like we all kind of agree. In that
well, I think there was a huge disagreement earlier, wasn't there?
Destiny, come on, man. Please, for the love of God, please.
But there was an actual disagreement.
So the fact that he is
separate from his work. For a minute. I'm getting gish, guys.
Fucking. Please. So hold on, Chud.
Getting filibustered.
Okay.
Right, come on.
Okay, just really
let's
quick.
have at it.
I hear you, but just understand, please, for the love of God. If this is not, like genuinely, like from my heart of hearts, like okay.
Okay.
Like, the purpose of this is to have a conversation, and it seems like you are coming.
That's fine.
And it seems like you're coming in relatively hot. If this is something that can't be cooled down, then
all I want to say is this, okay?
Please,
if I want to circle jerk, I'll go to the fucking gay sauna. I'll head down to the gay sauna with my bros if I want to circle jerk, okay? I'm not looking for a circle jerk. I'll tone it down a bit. But yes, I do feel very fucking antagonistic about this topic, especially when fucking dipshits like Doobie have heard half a thing and they're like, oh, Chud, you said this. I think you said this. It's a load of fucking shit, right? So the idea that I'm complaining about religion being introduced is nonsense. It's quite clear in my video that I made about it, what specifically I was talking about, okay? So you can do as much fucking science as you want on it. it, okay? I very much doubt you're going to find some way of proving that the shape of your nose is indicative of, like, in a meaningful way, medical outcomes. It's complete horseshit, and that's the kind of thing I'm against.
But can't it be argued that Ayurveda is like a cultural thing, though?
I don't give a shit, okay? Some cultures are better than others. Simple fact.
Ooh.
If he were presenting himself to these patients even as like a therapist or as like a psychologist or psychiatrist, right? But
He presents himself as a doctor. He's called Dr. K.
He is a doctor. Right? He is a
presents
doctor. That
himself
doesn't
as
mean that
Dr.
everything
K,
he
and
does
he
on
says
his
he's a
street-
Harvard
okay.
psychiatrist.
Chud, please let him finish,
and
and then you'll be able to respond.
Taking notes and planning out treatment plans
This
for
is
them.
bullshit.
Take
Okay.
his,
Well, no, oh wait, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay, this is why I don't want you to fucking go on and on because you've got no clue what you're talking about. I've actually watched
Chud,
the stuff that I'm
please.
talking about. Okay, no, it's annoying. He's just been going on and on and on.
It doesn't matter if it's
Let me
annoying. Just talk like everyone else is doing in the channel. Please read the room.
Who here has seen the clip?
I have. I was saying the sentence
Okay,
in and of
you've got a lot of
itself.
fucking opinions for a clip you haven't even seen, haven't you?
Chud, man, I was responding to the very sentence that you said as the chat did. That's all I'm going off of. I haven't seen the clip. Would the clip provide more
Yeah.
context that I'm missing?
Of course it would. I bet the person in chat hasn't even fucking seen the clip
We
either.
haven't.
Sure. I mean,
Sure,
I'm
put it
not.
on
I don't
the
think
group
you're
chat.
lying to me, right? So I don't think you're lying to me. So I'm sure it's going to say what you said it said.
And I wish you could have just eloquent.
It felt like I was banging my head against a brick wall, so it was my only option left.
Well, I got you. Thank you so much for that, for giving us the context that we were asking you for.
Sorry, I just want to say, apparently Mr. Girl wants in, according to someone in my chat. A few people in my chat are saying Mr. Girl wants to join.
I hear it. We'll consider it. I just feel like at this point, the conversation has kind of started, and I just feel weird about adding people or trying to drop people in the middle of the conversation. But yeah, let's continue on, please.
At a hospital that had a partnership with Harvard, and it's just like
Mr. Girl's trying to contact me. I think he's trying to call me. I think he really wants to get on the panel. Listen, it's your
fine.
show.
We'll deal with it. Yeah, I got you, but we'll deal with it when afterwards. Please continue.
So he could still claim that then, right? Because he was trained by.
Okay.
Right.
Listen. I'm sorry to interrupt again, but Mr. Girl is very keen. I know you say we're going to deal with it, okay?
Okay,
and
Chud.
Your show.
I got you. Mr. Girl will replace you
Because-
after this, okay? Just go ahead and finish this topic.
Replace me. Replace me. What the fuck, bro? What are you talking about? Replace me.
Because yeah, you
Bro, I don't give a shit about your dusty ass panel. Get fucking Mr. Girl in here. Who fucking cares?
All right, thank you. Or we'll replace you. We're gonna bring in Mr. Girl. We were gonna do that immediately after the first one. That was my goal. But I mean, I feel like if the purpose of the conversation is to promote discourse and to make sure that that's like preeminent, and then somebody's intentionally being particularly ornery, it seems like it's kind of distracting from the conversation. Now, I don't mind making my job harder, but I do mind if you're going to constantly detract from the actual conversations taking place, and he's obviously showing a complete lack of willingness to comply with what we're basically asking is to read the room and have a basic decency. So unfortunately, we had to remove him.